Hi, this week the title of my sermon is going to be called Politically Incorrect. I chose this because I'm going to be a pastor that's not going to be politically correct. So, and where I get this get this out of is in I don't believe that Jesus was politically incorrect. I mean, in the Bible, he actually called the Pharisees and the Sadducees, he called them hypocrites. Hypocrites, I mean, you just don't go up to somebody and say, "Oh, you are a hypocrite." And therefore, and where I'm taking this from is Matthew chapter 23, and I'm going to read the whole chapter because it has hypocrites several times. Then spake Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in the Moses' seat. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe. They observe and do, but do not ye after their works. For they say that do not, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay on the men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phalanxes, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the utmost rooms, and the feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and the greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. But he that's greatest among shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he shall humble himself and shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! In an exclamation point. And for a pretense make the long greater, therefore ye shall receive, and greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compass area and land to make one's proselyte, and when he made ye make him twofold, more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is a greater, the gold or the temple that sanctify the gold? And whosoever shall swear, the altar is nothing, but whosoever sweareth by the God is guilty. Ye fools and blind, and here I mean he it goes down because of time and stuff like that. It says, "Woe unto you, scribes." This is chapter 23, 25. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are extortions and excess. The blind Pharisees cleanse first that which is within the cup. Here we are, Jesus is specifically saying, and now I looked up the word woe. What does woe mean? Sorrow, anguish, grief, misery, agony. I mean, Jesus is here calling these leaders. A Pharisee is a leader of the temple. And he's calling them hypocrites. You just don't do that. That is, in today's society, that would be basically you going up to a judge or up to a police officer and saying, hey, you're a hypocrite for speeding, or you're a hypocrite for convicting somebody as guilty, and they're not, so you just don't do that. And here Jesus was doing it to the leaders. This is the end of my thing. May God bless. Bye.